Good morning from Manali, and just look at this view. Snow-capped peaks stretching across the horizon, the river flowing like a wild symphony. It's the perfect start to an adrenaline-packed day. But today, it's just not a ride, it's race against time. We have to reach Darcha checkpost before noon. A cozy duplex room, double bed above, double bed below. The perfect bunker for tired riders. Next, we headed down to the cramped parking lot. These narrow lanes may not give us much space, but yeah, that's the charm of Manali. It's like they say, कुछ पाने के लिए कुछ खोना पड़ता है. And there's something new you might notice on our setup. Yes, those petrol cans strapped on our bikes. Carrying them is a bit of a hassle, but with 400 kilometers to go until our next fuel stop, we'll be needing these cans, and these cans are a lifesaver. Some riders prefer the backup car, but we want to experience this the raw, old school way. Just us, our bikes, and the open roads. Everyone geared up, back strapped tight, and straight to the petrol pump. It's go time, baby. Riding down from Manali Hotel always gives me flashback of my past 14 years journey here. It's like exam का पहला दिन, nervousness level at max. कौन सा रोड worst होगा, कौन सा पास टेस्ट लेगा, कौन सा रिवर क्रॉसिंग हमें फेल करेगा, ये सब सवाल दिमाग में घूम रहे थे. But one thing I knew for sure, luck is a byproduct of 100% preparedness. Deepak and I spent countless hours at Vishwakarma Automobiles, ensuring every bike was battle ready. So, no matter what the Himalayas threw at us, एक चीज पक्की थी, breakdown तो नहीं होगा. बिना बैकअप कार के निकलना मतलब पूरा असली बाइकर वाला फील. ये तो रोड ही सिखाएगा या फिर एक्सपीरियंस. और फिर सबसे पहला डेस्टिनेशन पेट्रोल पंप, क्योंकि भाई बिना पेट्रोल के ले जाना सिर्फ सपना रह जाएगा. सब बाइक्स एक साथ लाइन में फुल टैंक भराया और फिर ऑफिशियली हमारा लेह लद्दाख की कहानी शुरू. Well, this is Bhushan on his Interceptor 650 on my left hand side, and on the right is George riding a Triumph 900. He's Sudhir Kadam from Mumbai, and the blue meteor is Sarvesh Velanka. With the tanks full and spirit even fuller, we throttle out of Manali, ready to embrace the mountains. The morning sun kissed the snow-capped peaks, making them shimmer like a dream. The Bias River flowed fiercely beside us, the icy waters crushing against the rocks, creating a sound so raw and powerful that it felt like nature's own symphony. As we weaved through the winding roads, the scent of pine filled the air, fresh, crisp, and rejuvenating. The trees stood tall, forming a natural tunnel of green, with golden sun rays breaking through the branches, creating magical pattern on the roads. This was no ordinary ride. This was an experience. Every turn revealed a new postcard view. Riding here is a pure bliss. Smooth tarmac, gentle curves, and the perfect mix of thrill and serenity. You feel the mountain breeze cutting through your riding jacket, and every breath you take is fresher than the last one. The landscape kept changing. One moment we were surrounded by the dense Devdar forests, and the next we saw massive rocky cliffs. Every few kilometers I would race ahead, stop at the stunning viewpoints and capture the beauty around. The group would pass me giving up thumbs up and sometimes white smiles which said, "This is why we ride." passed through tiny roadside cafes where the aroma of hot chai and parotas tempted us. हमने रोहतांग की चढ़ाई शुरू की थी, बट गेस व्हाट, कुछ साल पहले यहाँ पे टू व्हीलर्स बैंड है। ये तो बाइकर्स के लिए बहुत बड़ा धोखा हुआ है। पहले रोहतांग के डेडली हेयरपिन बेंड्स, स्नो पैचेस एंड ऑफ रोड का मज़ा तो एक अलग ही लेवल पे था। 4-4 घंटे लगते थे पास करने के लिए। पर अब अटल टनल से एकदम फास्ट फॉरवर्ड, मतलब एडवेंचर ही गायब। और इनजस्टिस देखो, 4 व्हीलर्स अलाउड है। सो बाइकर्स, हम रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहिए गवर्नमेंट से कि ये बैन हटा दिया जाए। आफ्टर ऑल, बाइक्स का पोल्यूशन 4 व्हीलर्स से तो कम ही होता है, राइट? तो दोस्तों, अगर आप भी चाहते हो कि रोहतांग वापस बाइकर्स के लिए ओपन हो जाए, तो कमेंट सेक्शन में #FreeRohtang लिखना मत भूलिए। अटल टनल एक इंजीनियरिंग मार्वल है, बट लेट्स बी ऑनेस्ट, ये एक बोरिंग सीमेंट टनल है जिसमें एडवेंचर नाम की चीज़ नहीं है। खैर, मजबूरी में अटल टनल का सीधा रास्ता ले लिया। फास्ट, स्मूथ और ज़्यादा टाइम भी बच गया। Remember those rugged, slushy roads, the one filled with potholes and trenches? The adventure was unmatched. At the top, we used to see serene, snow-covered peaks, but now Atal Tunnel has replaced all of that. And then, as we cruised along, a massive tunnel entrance appeared ahead. The Atal Tunnel, at 9.02 kilometers, is the longest highway tunnel in the world at this altitude. Cutting through the Pir Panjal range, it has changed the way people travel to Leh, saving hours of time and bypassing some of the most unpredictable weather conditions. But for us, it was just a tunnel, a gateway to adventure. With adrenaline high, we lined up, engines raving, lights on, and as we entered, the journey truly began. From the beauty of Manali to the thrill of the tunnel, this was the start. Leh, here we come. As we blasted out of the Atal Tunnel, it felt like stepping into another world. The cold, dark tunnel behind us, and in front, a golden morning, blue skies stretched endlessly above. The crisp mountains air hitting our faces. The sun lit up the valley, making the river shimmer like snake slithering through the rugged terrain. But we had no time to admire the beauty. The clock was ticking. Darcha checkpost was ahead, and we had to cross it before noon. Before the dreaded one-way traffic rule from Leh kicked in. If we missed, we'd be stuck for hours, watching the four-wheelers and trucks crawl past us, and we would have wasted the precious daylight and the whole day as well. I twisted the throttle, my Himalayan roaring, leaning into the curves, the road running parallel to the Bhaga river. The ride was perfect until some traffic jam and the roadwork patches hit us. Loose gravel, sudden potholes, and unpredictable traffic. Every turn was a gamble. One wrong move and we'd kiss the ground or the valley or take the unwanted tip in the icy river below. In the rearview mirror, I saw my fellow rider Bhushan pushing hard, dust kicking behind us. Nobody wanted to be left behind. The thrill was real and the adrenaline was pumping. I eased off the throttle, falling to the back of the group, stepping into my usual role, the sweep rider. Because out there, in the middle of nowhere, with nothing but the mountains and rivers as witnesses, having someone to watch your back wasn't just reassuring, but it was survival. Bhushan and I had locked eyes for a second, and that was enough. An unspoken challenge. He twisted his throttle, and I did the same, and the race was on. The curves came fast, sharp, and unpredictable, winding through the towering cliffs on one side and the raging river on the other. The road danced ahead like a black ribbon, and we followed it. Our bikes roaring in harmony, every lean, every flick of the wrist. The cold whirled on our faces, but the adrenaline through our veins kept us warm. With each curve, our tires kissed the tarmac, hugging the road just enough to keep us from sliding off the cliff. We weren't just riding anymore. We were flying, defying gravity, bending time itself in our favor. The beauty of the road was almost distracting. Riding through the stretch was a privilege, flanked by the towering mountains, kissed by the morning sun, with the rivers running alongside, like it was guiding us to our next destination. Every twist and turn felt personal, like a story unfolding with each rev of the engine. But in the back of the mind, the clock was still ticking. Darcha was close. But was it close enough? The final stretch to Darcha. This was it. The moment where time, speed, and the skill had come together in a perfect sync. The throttle was wide open. The roar of our engine echoing through the valley. Every second counted. Every twist of the wrist meant the difference between making it to Darcha or getting stuck for the whole day. The road was blurred. The mountains were towering ahead, standing like a silent spectator to our madness. Would we make it? And then there it was, the Darcha checkpost. A small booth, a few guards, and a barrier that could decide our fate. This was it. I held my breath. Was it too late?
मेरे पास लिस्ट है 14 बाइक्स का। हाँ, आगे रुका दो उधर। दाबून लावा।
ये कार गिला जो ये घुमुआ गया ऊपर खाओ।
Okay guys, so this is the list. चलो अपने लोग लेफ्ट को, येलो टपरी।
उन बस वो बैठे थे। ये भाई साहब दिमू चीजों की मना कराते हैं।
6 नंबर कैंसिल कर दो और लिस्ट है।
ये वाला
हाँ कैंसिल।
क्या हो गया सर?
वो आया ही नहीं।
अच्छा बाइकर है,
हाँ,
फॉरेनर तो नहीं है ना, इंडियन है?
ना सब इंडियन है। जाए हम लोग।
ओके डन।
ओके, अभी इधर चाय पीने रुक गया है क्या?
कोई नहीं, रुक जाओ।
थैंक्स। चल।
What a sigh of relief.
हाँ?
We made it to Darcha checkpost just in time. With the stunning mountains standing tall behind us, we did what any biker would do after conquering a challenge. We celebrated with photographs. Cameras came out, poses were instruct, and every smile captured with the spirit of this epic ride. Because this wasn't just a pit stop, it was a milestone. Till then, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts and any tips you want to share, and of course, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next part of the amazing adventure. Share it with your friends and fellow bikers. Let's keep the riding spirit alive. अगले एपिसोड में मिलते हैं. Ride hard, ride safe, and see you in the next video, guys. But this was just the beginning. Ahead lay the real test, high altitudes, rougher roads, and the battle against nature itself. Hit the like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe. The real adventure is just getting started. See you in the next episode.